Okay, thank you. If nobody wants to add something here, then we can move along to present the overall outputs of the QUALICHeCK project. First of all, as explained by Peter at the start, the logic that has been generally followed is that there has been an assessment of the status of on the ground on various areas and countries. There has been a highlighting of interesting approaches in respect to compliant and easily accessible EPC input data, as well as quality of the works. These are, let's say, the main parameters that have been examined. And thereon, we have seen what kind of compliance frameworks work and what elements are one should take into account in setting up such a compliance framework. Of course, not all of the QUALICHeCK outputs are completely, let's say, delegated to one of these aspects. There are also some cross-cutting outputs that are really interesting, and I would like to start from these. The first and the second booklet. The second booklet will be very soon on the website. The first is already there, and it is called "Improving the Compliance of Energy Performance Certificates and the Quality of Building Works," and provides a first summary of the information and gathered by the QUALICHeCK project and the kind of suggestions that are being made by the QUALICHeCK project in order to set up interesting frameworks that are indeed work in practice. Thereon, for each and every one of the aspects examined by the QUALICHeCK project, there are fact sheets, there are reports, like, for example, the overall report of the status on the ground, and with new field studies, and another one of existing studies, an overview. There are 4 main areas of technology that have been assessed, and for each of these one can find on the QUALICHeCK website information. So each and every one of the reports, fact sheets, etc., has some information on at least one of the technologies: transmission characteristics, ventilation and air tightness, sustainable summer comfort technologies, renewables in multi-energy systems, and of course in at least one of the focus countries: Austria, Belgium, Cyprus, Estonia, France, Greece, Romania, Spain and Sweden. In addition, there is some information on Germany and some schemes that are of interest in a pan-European level. So how can one find this information on the QUALICHeCK website? For the moment, the fact sheets have been classified depending on the aspects: status on the ground, compliant and easily accessible EPC input data, quality of the works, compliance frameworks, and also on one of the 4 technologies. So one can either find what is available for any kind of aspect, or a specific technology, or let's say cross-referencing these 2. This is already available on the QUALICHeCK website, and this kind of selection will be available for all of the results of the QUALICHeCK project. So this includes the reports, the major reports, the fact sheets, but as well as the webinars and workshops and conferences, which themselves have their own material available on the website. All webinars, including this one, will be made available as in a recorded form, as well as with the PDFs of the presentations. So that's it, more or less, in terms of what is currently available and what will be in the coming days on the QUALICHeCK website. We believe that there is an interesting legacy worth examining and sharing further. So I will stop sharing here and give the floor to Peter for the closing of the webinar.